Charlotte Tilbury. Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Issa, and today's video is a little bit weird. It's different. If you guys read the title, you know it's a makeup for your ID picture tutorial. And that is weird. I haven't seen a lot of people doing that, but I think it's something that needs to be done to help the people look their best. So yeah, this video is like potentially life-saving, just saying, and I'm just gonna explain a little bit of a backstory as to why I'm doing this video because I think it needs to be explained. Last year, I went to get my license, and the day before I was just browsing online and I came across an article from Refinery29 about how to take your best license picture. And I was like, are these FBI? Thank you for hooking me up. Like, I needed this. I'm doing it tomorrow and you just put this my way. Thank you so much. Anyways, came across the article literally a day before getting my license and read it. And I got a lot of great tips, especially with my makeup because I really didn't know what to do, if I should go barefaced or not. I didn't know what to do, and all my other ID pictures that I have in my other documents, I don't look good at all. They're the worst pictures of me ever. So I decided to read the article and try it out, try the tips out, and it freaking worked, people. My license picture is like one of the greatest pictures that's been ever taken of me, and I'm shook. I will show you. Look at this shit. I look good in this picture, okay? I've never looked good in anything, but I look good in this picture because I did everything that the article said I should do. So yeah, it turns out the article really works. Did miracles for me, so I decided to compile all the makeup tips. There are a lot of other tips regarding hair and how to stand, how to pose, whatever, but I'm not gonna show you that. You can read the article. I'll leave it down below. But I compiled all the makeup tips into one video, created a look for you that's super easy to follow, and it will make you look your best for your ID pictures. So if you're looking for a way to look as good as possible on your ID picture, this is a video for you, and it is super easy. So if you want to know how to get this look, let's get going. Okay, so the first thing that they suggest in the article, and what I kind of think is logical, is that you don't go full glam with your makeup. So don't do super smoky eye, don't wear a red lip, don't go overboard with your foundation because that's just gonna not look natural. It's not gonna look like you. The lighting and the camera angles and everything are not good when you're taking an ID photo. So more natural you can get, the better. So that's what I'm gonna do today, very natural makeup. I'm gonna start with the MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation. I really wanted something that had no SPF because I don't wanna risk it and take my chances of something flashbacking on me. I'm using the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection Brush, aka the best. Just gonna apply an even layer of foundation all over the skin. Okay, so my very, very light layer of foundation is on. Totally forgot to prime and I'm just now realizing, but that's fine. Now it's time to move on to concealer. I am using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I've been loving it a lot, and I also love it because it's quite matte, but it doesn't make my under eyes look very dry and cakey. And it also covers my under eyes. So I'm using that with a Morphe M536 brush, and I'm just applying it under my eyes. Again, quite lightly. I'm just doing light layers. It doesn't matter if I still have like darkness underneath. I'm not trying to cover all that up. I'm just trying to hide it a little bit and make me look a lot less tired. The next step for me would typically be just adding powder to my skin, just a lot of translucent powder. But in the article, that's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. First of all, in my opinion, you can definitely flash back and have a really bad time. You know, like your powder can flash back and just not look flattering at all. But it also makes you, when you're taking a picture with really, you know, bad lighting and not the best of settings, your face can look dry and cakey and really, really just bad. So they suggest not setting your face. I will do a little bit of setting, but I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush. I can never say this. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade 2. This is a shade that's close to my skin tone. It isn't translucent at all. I'm just gonna apply it to my T-zone. So very strategically, I'm not gonna powder the whole face, but I do wanna keep the shine down. If you find that you've applied powder and you still look shiny and you don't want to apply more powder because you don't want to look cakey, I definitely suggest blotting paper to get rid of excess oil. When it comes to our ID picture, whether it be like, you know, license, passport, whatever, highlight is a big no-no. And that is the only time I will say this, because highlight can make your skin look very wet, aka oily, when you take pictures in that setting with that lighting. Or if you have more of a shimmery highlight, it can make you look glittery, like you have glitter all over your skin, and that is not a good look. So today we are foregoing highlighter and we're just using blush and bronzer. Since we don't want our skin to look wet or oily, I'm using powder products because I do tend to get a little bit oilier. For my bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Love of my life, I love it. It smells so good. Adding bronzer will also help us bring back color into our skin. Since we can add a ton of dimension with highlighting, contouring, and stuff, we just want to bring back color into our face, and bronzer is the perfect way to do it. So I'm just going to apply it all over the areas that you usually bronze. The article also says that we should stick to bronzes, peaches, and pinks. So that's a really easy way to look very natural, but also a little bit made up, because those colors are naturally like skin tone colors, so it's gonna make your life a lot easier. After I've applied bronzer, as you can see, my face just looks a lot more lively and not dead, because we don't want to look dead in our ID pictures. I'm gonna move on to blush. I'm using the Flower Beauty Flower Pots Powder Blush in Peach Primrose, one of my favorites. I am incorporating a lot of peach because I really like how it looks on my skin. It's really flattering on me, and it will look good in your ID picture. So peach blush, yes. And I'm just applying this to the apples of my cheeks with a Real Techniques blush brush. And once we're done blushing the cheeks, the skin is done. As you can see, it looks very natural, but the bronzer and blush add color back into it. The whole point of this is not to just look natural. You can look like you're wearing makeup on your picture. Just make sure to have makeup that is flattering, not makeup that is gonna make you look cakey and oily and messy. That is the skin done, and we can now move on to the eyes and lips. Moving on to the eyes, I'm just gonna do my brows really quickly, just filling them in naturally. Again, I don't want to fill them in too heavy because that can make me look like I'm angry or just not proportionate with the rest of my look going on in my skin. So I'm using my Milk Makeup Gel Brow, and then I'm just gonna apply the Makeup Forever Brow Gel Tinted Brow Groomer on top. For my eyes, I'm gonna also keep it really simple. Just gonna use the Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Eye Color in Terra, because this is, I'm gonna show you right now, it's just a perfect peachy brown that'll add a little bit of something to my eyes. It'll enhance them a little, and it'll, you know, add a bit of something to the eye, but it's still brown, it's still peachy, so it goes with, you know, what the article has to say, and it's light, so it won't look overdone on my eyes. My eyes won't look heavy. They'll just look a little smoky and cool. You can totally use your matte bronzer as well. If you don't have anything that is light and peachy like this, use your bronzer and just do more of a monochrome look. Okay, so that is what the eyes look like. As you can see, very natural, very hazy. It almost looks like I applied nothing. I left my lower lash line bare because I don't want to add any color there. Now, just to enhance the eyes a little bit more, I'm gonna go in with a Joha Make Her Jealous Gel Eyeliner in brown, because brown is really soft. It's not as harsh as black. And I'm just running this along the outer corner of my tight line. So I'm just tight lining, but only on the outer corner. And this just adds a little bit of definition without being noticeable, so it's not gonna weigh your eye down at all. It's just gonna lift it up a little and make it look a little more cat-like, which I enjoy. The last thing for the eyes is mascara. I'm using the Maybelline New York Total Temptation Mascara. Again, if you want it to be a lot less harsh, you can use brown. Ow, I just hurt myself. Again, if you want it to be less harsh, you can use brown, or if you want to add more definition to your eyes, you can totally go in with falsies. Like, nowhere in the article does it say don't go ham with your lashes. So if you feel like your lashes need a little bit of a boost, you can go in with a lash. I wouldn't suggest something, you know, super dramatic, because the rest of the look isn't dramatic, but maybe like a very short and wispy strip lash, or individuals, or just like a half lash or whatever. I think it would look really nice. So it's up to you what you do with your lashes. Okie dokie, and that is the eyes done. Super simple, easy, they look wide open, but we didn't really do much, and we stuck to the rule book, aka the article that saved my life. So last but not least, it is time for the lips. Now you can go in with just lip balm, you can totally do that because this look is very natural, or you can go in with something that's like your lips but better. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm using the Glossier Cake lipstick. This is the Generation G in Cake, and this is my perfect nude. I love it so much. And it is a matte, which makes it perfect for this look. I am going to line my lips a little bit though, because I'm gonna overline them. Not gonna go ham, but my lips are very small and I want them to look a little bit bigger because I want to look enhanced. So I'm going in with this Essence lip liner in the nude, I think. Yeah, in the nude. And I'm just gonna overline a little. And then I'm gonna apply the lipstick. And I love the formula of this because it's very sheer, so it doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of lipstick, you know? And once we're done with the lips, then the look is complete, my friends. The sun really left us, but I'm just gonna zoom you guys in so that you can see it more up close. This is what the finished look looks like. Ignore the smudge of mascara. I will clean that up later when I leave. But yeah, look at this. Very, very fresh skin, and it doesn't look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. Impurities are still showing through. Look quite matte, don't look very shiny, so it's gonna be great. If I do get shiny, I'm gonna blot it off with some blotting paper, no more powder. The eyes look just so awake, very easy. They're still a little bit defined, but it still looks natural because it's a peachy color. The bronzer is just adding a little bit of life back into the look, but it doesn't look shimmery. There's nothing, you know, drawing attention to that. And of course, the blush just adds a little bit more color. And I really enjoy that. The lips are obviously, you know, you can do whatever you want, but I really like this because it looks like my lips, but better. And that is it for today, guys. I told you it was going to be a weird video, but I think it turned out great in the end. I hope that helps a lot of people. I know it's kind of unconventional. This video was just to help you out, enhance your features a little bit, make you look presentable for your picture, make you look like yourself. Hopefully these tips work for you as they did for me. I am going to renew my passport today, so hopefully I look good in the picture because last time, not great. So hopefully this time it goes better. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope it was helpful. If you're into super easy and real makeup content like today's video, then make sure to subscribe. I post videos every single week on the weekends, and I would really love it if you would join me. Thank you all so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate your time, and I will see you in my next time. Bye, everybody. Mwah.